Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Elizabeth Buchanan. I am a proud member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, member of the historic and determined Delta Iota Zeta Chapter in Liberia.
So my name is Renee Jala Johnson. I'm a psychologist at Hope for Women International. I'm a proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated and a charter member of the New Lambda Sigma Chapter based in Accra, Ghana. We are affectionately known as the West African Poodles. So today's event at Hope for Women International features a psychological support group for breast and cervical cancer survivors and those in need of assistance. Dr. Jala, a former Minister of Health of Liberia, aimed to provide access to cancer treatments, making this initiative relevant.
What we have found is that most women in Liberia tend to come in and report about breast cancer in the very late stages. That is why it's so important that we do a lot of early detection awareness. Them coming in late also causes a problem in that their health is more difficult to manage and also more expensive. They tend to come in late due to financial reasons. It could be lack of knowledge, and things of that nature, unfortunately. Starting in 2020, Delta Iota Zeta Chapter in Liberia began working on bringing awareness and support to women with breast cancer in Liberia. We also started working with a physician who was working on the cancer registry, National Cancer Registry in Liberia. Since 2022, we took it upon ourselves to initiate and lead a project where we brought in we invited other sororities and other like-minded organizations who are working on breast cancer in Liberia for us to combine our efforts and increase impact. So every September, actually, what we end up doing is to begin the planning process. October and November, all the way straight through to January, we are working with women with breast cancer, whether it be awareness or even just support. And the support can range from psychosocial support. It can range from helping them with even education about the different kind of foods that they can eat and things to help them to improve their lives when it comes to breast cancer, breast and cervical cancer in Liberia.
I am Lisa Antoul, so I'm the president of the French Business Club in Liberia. The French Business Club in Liberia supported the Zeta initiative, which is the breast cancer awareness this year, because there is not much support in Liberia and not much awareness. There are so many ladies in Liberia, they don't know what is it, they don't know how it is, and they don't know how to be diagnosed. So I think, and all the members of the French Business Club think that it was a very great cause to be part of this year. The French Business Club in Liberia, it's a club that brings together all the Francophone and French business who are implemented in France or get shared in France. The goal is to network all of us together and to have a voice together and network, connect, advise and help. So it's a club to really exchange and to promote the French cultures, also to try to hire and help each other with jobs and opportunities that we have in Liberia, and also the challenges. Yes, so the French Business Club in Liberia start to know about the Zeta initiative because I know personally one of the president that was part of the Zeta, and it's how I bring the topic to the other French member, and they were all enthusiastic about it because it's really a great need in Liberia. So actually, a few years ago, way back, maybe 10 years ago, my uncle, which is a man, right, he got a breast cancer. And I was very surprised that a man can also have a breast cancer, so they removed a part of it. And this also cannot touch only ladies, but men, so it's really something to be aware of. And in the club of the French member, we have many men, so it's something also that can put everybody's together. It's not only something about women, even though it impacts a lot of women, but it can also impact the men.
breast cancer is the secondary leading cause of death in the overall world, but also in Liberia. Also, cervical cancer is the first leading cause of death in the world as well.
Another important thing to mention about breast cancer diagnosis in Liberia is that chemotherapy can range from anywhere from $50 a month to $3,000 a month. In a country where the median income per day is $2, that can be extremely problematic. Having said that, there are organizations such as Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated that are working on making sure that we can bring assistance to women in Liberia with breast and cervical cancer. I would like people to know that there is hope. Organizations like Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated are very dedicated and working in Liberia. In 2023, our sisterhood committed 250,000 United States dollars to our work here in Liberia, not only to do awareness, but also screenings and treatment of women with breast and cervical cancer. I would like to encourage anybody who is interested in contributing and supporting the D4, our D4 initiative, Breast and Cervical Cancer Initiative in Liberia, to reach out to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. You can reach us at any one of the sorority sisters who are here on ground that you know of, or you can also look us up at paypal.me/Delta Iota Zeta for ways to donate. I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank our fellow D4 sorority members who were able to help us support in our screening and awareness that we're doing and treatment for breast cancer in Liberia. I would especially like to thank our sponsor, one of our committed sponsors, French Business Club of Liberia and the Rotary Club of Monrovia.